This video will hopefully answer some of your questions about what multimodal composition is and the rationale behind using it in a composition classroom. First, let's define what we mean by multimodal composition. Multimodal literally means many modes, so when we pair it with composition, which essentially means the creation of any text, then we get a definition for multimodal composition, which is the use of many modes to create a text. Now let's break it down a bit further. For the purposes of our class, the word text is going to mean any communication where an author considers the audience and purpose. Of course, author also has a wider meaning than we're accustomed to using, since a text can include books, magazines, videos, movies, songs, plays, albums, paintings, collages, PowerPoint presentations, and more. Modes, then, are defined as any part or element of a text, including the printed words, spoken words, still images, moving images, voice recordings, music, color, texture, and more. Now we're going to complicate things a bit further. Modes are elements of a text, which are essentially any form of communication where an author has thought about the audience and purpose in the creation of that communication. But modes function within different kinds of medium. Mediums are the physical or the virtual form of a text. For example, a book is a medium, but because of the invention of e-readers like Kindles, that medium can now either exist physically as a printed book or virtually as an e-book. Magazines and newspapers can exist in their physical print version or in the online version. A PowerPoint presentation is a medium that can exist physically in the medium of a live presentation or virtually in the computer file or in a screen capture video like the one you're watching right now. Within each kind of medium, physical or virtual, there are certain possible modes that an author can utilize to convey his or her message. For example, in a printed book, an author has the choice of using modes like printed text, still images, color, font, page layout, and paper texture. In an ebook, an author has the choice of using modes like printed text, still or moving images, color, font, page layout, hyperlinks to web pages or to word definitions, and sound. So now let's turn to the why of it all. Why do multimodal composition? Why not just stick to the traditional written college essay that we all know? First of all, because we live in a world of constant technological advancements, a world that communicates primarily through technology, whether that be a Word document file of your college essay, an online course, or a job where you are asked to create and maintain a blog for the company website. The fact is that as students, teachers, friends, parents, and professionals, we need to be able to use technology in ways that meet the needs and expectations of our audiences. Another reason for multimodal composition is that it allows us to expand our definition of what it means to communicate both academically and professionally. Some things can be best communicated through words, but there are plenty of others that cannot. Multimodal composition isn't meant to disregard the importance of traditional text-based essays. Rather, it acknowledges that the college essay may not always be the most appropriate medium to choose in composing a response to a rhetorical situation. You probably know of certain photographs or songs that explain something better than you could if you wrote about it. And that power of communication is what we're going to spend our whole semester looking for. If you have any questions about the information in this video, the content of this video, multimodal composition in general, or how you might apply that to the assignments that you'll be given in this class, please post them to the Writers Lounge or set up a meeting with me.